What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Wednesday with a nice 13-game slate here tonight. I got it broken down for you with 6 of my favorite plays on the board by Money 6. So before we get going, be sure to slap a like in the video. I greatly appreciate it. We had a pretty solid night last night. 4 out of the 6 plays returned some good value. John Wall, he was the top scorer on the slate for 57 DraftKings points. Whiteside went off for 55. Tobias Harris, he was extremely good in the first half. Cooled down a little bit in the second, but still dropped 42 DraftKings points. Tim Hardaway, good for 46. So those core 4 were extremely good. We did have some tough luck with D. Wade, as he got in foul trouble in the first half. Only played 3 minutes in the first half because he picked up 3 fouls, so that sucked. Isaac was okay. I was expecting a little bit more, but he didn't get any steals or blocks, which he normally gets. But let's see if we can have a complete 6 plays that all return value, hopefully tonight for us. So, like I said, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already to get these videos every single day. Let's get into it, though. I'm going to go with Ben Simmons first up. He's going to be in a great matchup here going against the Pelicans. Their defense isn't great. 76ers defense is not great. Both teams played at a pretty fast pace. So this game should be extremely high scoring. I think Ben Simmons can have another really good night here. He's been really solid the last 2, 47 and 53 DraftKings points. So it seems like Jimmy Butler isn't affecting him too much. And I think Simmons can return some good value. And again, especially if he hits his free throws like he did in this game. Wasn't really able to against the Suns, but the rebound and assist numbers are still there, and he should be able to get plenty of them against the Pelicans here in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first guy. Then I'm going to go with Zach LaVine. He was out last game due to an illness, but it seems like he's good to go now. And when this guy's healthy, he's returning a lot of value. He's playing a lot of minutes. Really good matchup against the Suns, who struggle against guards. They don't play much defense there. So I think Zach LaVine can return some solid value. They're allowing one of the highest field goal percentages out of any team. So not much defense. LaVine should be able to take advantage of that and get over 40 DraftKings points. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there. For my third guy, another guard, DAngelo Russell, another guy in a really solid matchup. Dennis Smith Jr. is questionable with the wrist injury. So if he plays, maybe he'll be a little bit cautious on this defense of DAngelo Russell, who's been absolutely balling out the last 2 games. So like I'll say again, he is a little bit risky as he can get really cold. But when the guy's on somewhat, he's going to be able to return some value. Like he's playing a good amount of minutes now that LeVert is out. He's gotten over 30 the last 3. And his shot total has going up. He's getting some more assists as he's been handling the ball a little bit more. So 7,200 has one of the best matchups on the court. Dallas doesn't play well against guards. And I think he can return some good value and get over 40 DraftKings points. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my third guy. And for our fourth guard, we're going to go with De'Aaron Fox here, who really struggled in the last game. But I expect him to bounce back here. He shot 1 for 10, like that was as bad as it gets for a guy like De'Aaron Fox. So he was still able to get us 27 DraftKings points, so he didn't kill us. But if he can score a little bit more in this game and show off that ability of rebounds, assists, he can get some steals. And Utah, the worst spot they are at is against point guards. So De'Aaron Fox should be the main piece of this offense to attack Ricky Rubio, who hasn't been great defensively over the years. So at 6,400, I think he can get us around 35 to 40 DraftKings points, and he got 41 in the first matchup against this Utah team, dropping 21, 7 and 4, and he did get 3 steals. So I think he can have a similar game to that, show off the upside. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my fourth guy. And then we're going to go with Tristan Thompson. Maybe Thompson comes out here a little bit pissed after LeBron left him in free agency this summer. Maybe he goes all out. He's kind of the longest teammate of LeBron on this Cavs team, so maybe he'll have the biggest chip on his shoulder in this match. And it's a really good matchup. The Lakers struggle against centers. Their defense isn't great against them. They allow a good amount of rebounds to them, especially in the defensive end. They're the 27th team in the league, rebound percentage on defense. So I think Thompson could drop a double-double here in this game. He was playing really well before the last 2 against the Wizards. He did get in foul trouble, and that game was a blowout, so he was only able to go for 27 DraftKings points in 19 minutes. But the last game against Detroit was kind of like a really bad matchup for him, going against Andre Drummond, who's a really good rebounder. And that's kind of where Thompson makes most of his money, is on the rebounding aspects of things. So that kind of limited him. But JaVale McGee isn't great by any stretch of the imagination rebounding. So I think Thompson can get some rebounds on him and be able to return that value that he was showing in the first last week or so in these first games without the likes of Kevin Love and him starting getting some more runs. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there. I think he can get us over 30 DraftKings points in that spot. And for my value guy, we're going to go with David Nwaba here. He's entering the starting five. They're going to put him at the power forward spot, I guess, to play some defense on LeBron and stuff like that. And maybe he's going to get some extra run. And when Nwaba normally gets minutes, he's able to return some value. Like we saw the 29 minutes against the Wizards, dropped 26 DraftKings points. 27 minutes against the Hornets, dropped 30. So if he can just get over 25 minutes for a guy 3,600, he has a really good opportunity to return some good value. So a nice punt play with the ability to score, get some rebounds and stuff like that, maybe some blocks and steals as he's playing defense on LeBron. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my final guy of the Money 6. So I hope you enjoyed it. You got Simmons, LaVine, Nwaba, Thompson, Russell, and Fox. So drop a like if you're ready to go here tonight. Got anything out of value on the plays, you can comment any questions down below. You can follow me on Twitter at MoneyWebby if I update any of these plays, if anything changes, or some news breaks. So it makes me favor like another person with these plays and stuff like that. So good luck here tonight, and we'll see you back here again next time.